Hello everybody and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. Whoa! First, before we start the video, I'd like to show you something. And that something is that this is secretly just a rotating square. It doesn't look anything like this, it looks like a rotating square. What is this? Game Dev Tycoon people, what have you done? And there's an update to this game, but I just haven't installed it. But what I've done here, by the way, is I've pressed the middle click, the omnidirectional scroll thing, and it's a bit weird. But okay, I'm clicking to continue. Yay! I'm so glad I could be back. Right. I'm so glad I could be back to bring you Game Dev Tycoon joy. It finally started working recently, and that makes me happy. That was weird. I'm sorry. So I finally got Bandicam working after multiple suggestions from people. Yeah, somebody, I can't just link to their video right here. Or like link to their channel right here. And link to Huge Shrimp's channel right here, because Huge Shrimp's a really cool guy. And he also suggested for how I could fix this. So, it's like, hello there! Seems that you have played before. You can get right into development or skip the tutorials. Or you could watch the tutorials if you really wanted. Okay, fine. Welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulator, you have been transported back in time to start your very own PC game development company, right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 30 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fees, and become the leader of the market. Before you can start on your adventure, what's happened to my accent? What? Before you can start on your adventure, you have to give your upcoming company a name.
Okay, I want this to be Microsoft. Microsoft.
Is that how you spell it? I don't know, what else?
Play your name. Play your name.
By the way, he's playing Game Dev Tycoon right now. It's Inception.
Play your name. Mel Gibson. No. Michael Jackson. No. I know. Chicken.
Not chicken fish. Chicken
fish. There we go.
Chicken fish. I'm a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm a dog. And that is what I would wear. By the way, quick explanation for episode 0. Episode 0 is a practice episode, so ignore it. Very much so ignore it. This is the real first episode. So there you go.
So I would like to continue.
What slot shall you choose?
I'm yawning.
I shall choose slot 1. Microsoft. Do you really want to override this guy? Well, okay. If you ever want to review the tutorial messages, then you do so in the help menu. Congratulations, you started your very own game development company. At the moment, your office is a garage and you are the only employee. But don't worry, many successful businesses started out this way. Let's start developing a game.
Yay!
Okay, so this is the main gist of the game. You start off and you click anywhere on the screen and you say,
I want to develop a game.
And then you pick the topic. I would like a space. Space. No. A sports simulation for the PC. Okay, so what I've just done is I've picked the topic. Oh, no, it's not space, it's sports. I've picked the genre. And I've picked the platform. So back then, whenever time this is, there was a G64, which is pretty. Everybody loved the G64. It had a mouse and a really big keyboard, and it was a bit more advanced than the PC. But the development cost is 20k. The market share is 56%. And by the end of, like, the 5th episode, it would have just faded away into the darkness, because then the PC started getting better. So I'm going to develop it for the PC, because it has 5k dev costs instead of 20. Okay, I will call this Pong, to demonstrate the same Easter egg I did in the first episode. Well, the non-existent episode. So now I can choose if my game is text-based or 2D graphics. This will cost me money, so normally, like with the PC, it cost me 5k. Then, now that I have to have graphics, it's going to cost me 10k or 15k, because that 5's from the PC. So I'll do 2D graphics. And so these little bubbles, just ignore the tutorial. Those little bubbles you just saw going up were like points that I put into these things. So if I were to have, for example, if I could, this is the time allocation. So depending on how high these bars are, how much of the color there is, depends on how much time your little guy's going to put into working on that aspect. So if I really wanted engine and nothing else, when you press OK, he's going to start putting out like little bubbles that going to start coming off him. And the orange ones are design, light blue ones are technology, dark blue ones are research, and red ones are bugs. Bugs are annoying because you just have to squash them at the end of the video. But research is good because you spend your research points later. Design and technology, go to the game. So if I wanted no engine, just gameplay and story, then I would get lots of design and not much technology if I allocate time to those aspects. If it's just engine, then I would allocate time to, then I'll get lots of technology because of the time I allocate to that aspect. So this is a sports simulation, so I want engine and gameplay, but no story. Did I say engine or did I say sports simulation? I meant to say sports simulation. I'm not sure if I just said engine simulation. That would be boring. Game development has now started. Okay. While developing your game, you'll generate points, you'll see bubbling up. You just told me this. Okay. So, as you can see, the little things are going into little things. So sports games have no, like, the tiniest bit of dialogue, lots of level design, lots of AI. There we go. No, don't scratch your head, you smelly weakling. I swear, scratching could not make worse such a face as his. So now you can choose graphics and soundses and soundics. That sounded weird. I'll never say that again. Soundses. There we go. But yeah, so I want sound and graphic and world design, all three. But I'm going to have to leave it off here probably. But not without explaining tutorials. Okay, so at the very end of development, you can see I'm spewing out these little red ones. That's me, when they fade away, that's me fixing bugs. So now, how well will my game do? Find out on the next exciting episode that I will release tomorrow. I'm sorry for the cliffhanger. Love you all. That sounded weird. Oh my god, what?